Okay, I'm showing you this video right now. Is being made on
Say a command. November 30th, Saturday, 2:33 p.m.
Okay, November 30th, 2013 at 2:33 p.m. My name is Leslie Williams. I am a target victim and activist concerning the criminal expeditions of what is known as organized stalking, which can also be called gang stalking. And as soon as I can get this propped up here, I'll be setting the video camera down so you can see me. If the video quality of this video comes in blurred, or if any of the audio files that I transfer to this video, which even the verbal statements of the video is even being tape recorded, well, what I'm going to do then is I'll just make a notation in the description of this YouTube video concerning how it can be happening. It's a brand new camera practically. It's not even a year old. And it was bought in May 2013. Full powered batteries, and the memory card's got plenty of memory. I'm in San Diego, California, La Jolla. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm a target of organized stalking. Organized stalking can also be called gang stalking. As a result of being a target of this crime, the perpetrators who are literally managing this crime, who have a power position in the community, more than likely a government position, it's basically organized crime in the system that is perpetrating these criminalities, and I am not the only San Diego County gang stalking target. There's a targeted individual by the name, there's several targeted individuals in San Diego County. Miraj Shahan, Brian 2, T-E-W, Sylvia Almarillas. You can go to YouTube and type in Bonnie Oceanside, California gang stalking, and look at the YouTube channel. Look at her YouTube channel's even got her name in it. Miraj Shahan has got petitions on the internet concerning what's happening to her in Encinitas, which is also in San Diego County. As a result of me being a targeted individual, I am also a human trafficking target. That's one of the criminal motivations they have for me. Now, racketeering and insurance fraud is a couple of the other motivations they have for me. The racketeering is in reference to them attempting to take eventual syndicated probate control of me to co-opt my finances. Insurance fraud is another motivation they have for me, more than likely, as well as identity theft. Also, pornography is probably another criminal motivation that they have for me. Human trafficking is all over the internet in reference to that being a method, aspiration of gang stalking perpetrators for their targets. Now, follow the following descriptions and instructions that I give in this video so you can see evidence concerning these criminalities and the fact that they're also happening to me. Go to Google and type in A Truth Soldier, Leslie Williams, gang stalking, California target. As a result of you typing that in at Google that way, you will literally be able to see that I believe it's Indigo Ribbon's webpage has a webpage that's titled A Truth Soldier. When you click on it, once you type that in at Google and then it comes up and you click on it, what you want to do is scroll down towards the bottom of it, and you'll see a copied and pasted email file that was written and sent to the San Diego District Attorney's Office from July of 2012 concerning me being a target of these crimes. Gang stalking is flat out mentioned in the email, along with the fact that it also mentions that I'm a human trafficking target. That email that was sent to them was never replied back from them concerning the issue of why they were contacted. Okay? Never replied to that sent email to them. Now, as a result of me being an organized stalking, gang stalking target, one of the things that happens towards me and by the perpetrators who make sure that they because all gang stalking targets know they're targets because of what they are subjected to by the harassment that the manager perpetrates towards the target by the manager using either duped community members to do it and or syndicated members that are part of the organized crime syndicate that's in the system to do it towards the target. Now, one of the ways that they let the targeted individual know that they're being stalked and harassed is by, but not limited to, that individual, the manager, placing different dupe dummies and or syndicated members along the targeted individual's route to get around the target to repeat certain words, phrases, physical gestures, sounds, certain persons or certain types of people along their routes every single day, everywhere they go, to repeat what they have sensitized the target to. Go to Google and type in organized stalking and or gang stalking and sensitization, where they sensitize the target to words, phrases, physical gestures, sounds, colors, specific people, persons, and even places. Okay, and whatever they've been sensitized to, they're constantly being subjected to cleverly along all that targeted individual's routes, non-stop, every day, everywhere they go. With me, in part, what they've been doing with me is getting around me and placing dummies along my route and or syndicated members to repeat the following in the way that I'm going to show you. Okay, the words and phrases they have me sensitized to are gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalking, gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalk, gang stalking, gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalking, gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalking, in that way. And they'll also sprinkle it with other words like weird and crazy. That's right. Constantly and repetitively and continuously repeated along all my routes every day. That's right. They also have me sensitized to specific physical gestures. That's right. Putting your hands to your mouth, your nose, putting your hand in your mouth in specific ways. I did not develop their techniques. I'm only exposing them, and they can be Googled in reference to their descriptions. Taking the hat off, okay, stroking the hair back or forward, then putting the hat back on and tapping the brim. Touching the nose in certain ways. Finger pointing, or the way they hold their finger on their face or their electronics as they're sitting next to you. It's just their way to let you know you're being stalked as a result of you either seeing what they've sensitized you to or hearing what they've sensitized you to. And then again, just using different dupe dummies or syndicated members to get along your routes every day to repeat them. That's right. Now, I've already mentioned some of the words and phrases that they're using around me along all my routes every day for the last 2 years. On September 15, 2013, I was inside of the Jack in the Box restaurant that's off of Rosecrans Road and Nimitz Boulevard, where I had been subjected to these words, phrases, and physical gestures non-stop every single time I went there. From the first time I went there to every subsequent time I went there, every single time, by people coming in acting as customers and employees and management. Then an incident finally transpired towards me in that restaurant, between me and the management, which then he used that incident, which was total complete lies, to escort me out of the restaurant. So I said, you know, you people ain't nothing but lying criminals. So I walked out of the restaurant and I called 911. Now, the harassment that I endured in that restaurant of individuals coming in and employees and management on every time that I went there were repeating gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalking, gang stalk, and oh my god, along with weird and crazy, and engaging in the physical gestures every single time was caught on audio and video each time. Well, video about 75% of the time, okay, and audio every time. Go to YouTube and type in Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Gang Stalking at Jack in the Box. And when you listen to those videos, make sure you also look at the cooperating material and the instructions that are in the description of each video, because you're going to also be able to be directed to additional evidence showing the same method happening around me in multiple places. Just do it, and you'll see this criminality is happening to me. Once the police arrived, I told them what I experienced along all my routes every single day, including at this Jack in the Box. That's right. I also told them that the morning of the 15th of September, before I left a specific area, that I made a video file. In that video file, I told them that I showed a picture of my cell phone, which showed the date and time. I even showed them the video file. And I stated that in that prediction, I told them that the video prediction was made so I could predict what would be said around me once I left the area where the video prediction was made at, and that if these words were said around me on my way to the areas, to the places that I was going to for that day, that it would be caught on a tape recorder that I wear attached to a pouch on the undergarments on my chest with an extended microphone that is clipped from the tape recorder up to my neck collar on my undershirt. That way the microphone itself is practically right by my face. Okay? That way all I got to do is tilt my head down if something's going on, or if I think something's going to go on, I'll tilt my head down, cover up my mouth, and make a statement discreetly in it. That's right. So I told him a video prediction was made that morning at this location, that these words would be said around me on that day, including at the Jack in the Box. I then showed a video picture of my cell phone which showed the date and the time, just like I'm showing you right now. This tape recorder reflects the date and the time. Once I left this area, once I left this area, a new audio file was started, because even an audio file even the verbal statements that I made in the video prediction were also being tape recorded on the tape recorder. Once the video prediction had ended by me, once I stopped recording it, I also stopped the audio file that was running as I was making the video prediction. I then started a new one, and that audio file, that new one that I made, the recording of it that I started, was kept on, and the same audio file was kept on for the whole time duration of when I left this area, and taken 3 buses to get all the way to the area where the Jack-in-the-Box was, and the entire time that I spent in the Jack-in-the-Box. It was said several times inside the Jack-in-the-Box and caught, and it was said several times on my way to the Jack-in-the-Box, including the day before, on Columbus Day. So, when I told the police officer that the harassment that I endured on that day alone was predicted by me and then caught, because it reflects the later time on the same date in reference to the time that was shown in the video prediction, which meant I was stalked from this area to that Jack-in-the-Box. That's right, to put this crafted harassment around me for me to experience. It's their way to remind me that I'm a victim of this crime by literally placing individuals along my routes every day to repeat the words and phrases everywhere I go, non-stop, or the physical gestures. Go to YouTube and type in "Learning Disabled Woman Catches Gang Stalker Admitting Sent to Harass." Read comments, which means look at what's in the description of that YouTube video and cross-reference the material that's in the description of that YouTube video to the published date and what was caught in the host video. That's right. What you're going to be doing is cross-referencing published dates, what was in the description of that YouTube video in reference to the verbal statements, because another YouTube video is in the description of that YouTube video. That YouTube video's statements and published date, and cross-reference the published date and the statements to the evidence that was caught on January 28, 2013. That's right. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California. So when I told these San Diego police officers what had occurred and that I even predicted that it would happen before I even got on a bus to go there, okay, and then I told him I have over 800 separate audio files of this happening around me everywhere I go, every single day, okay, do you know what he said? He said, well, how about we call a psychologist out here for you? Now, claiming that a target is mentally ill is a gang stalking method. It's all over the internet that it's a gang stalking method. That's right. Go to YouTube and type in 2/20/13 "Learning Disabled Woman Catches Another Gang Stalker Admitting Sent to Harass." And when you look at that video, you got to watch it all the way to the very last second. That individual and that audio file, the audio file of an individual admitting that a San Diego police officer by the name of Steve put him on the corner to engage in those physical gestures. You got to watch the entire video all the way up to the last second. Now, I'm getting ready to play you right now 3 separate audio files. 2 of the audio files are in reference to this method being caught at SDSU on July 13, 2012. I was in the bathroom, going to the bathroom, and you're going to hear just a minute. It's about a minute. You're going to hear the toilet flush. Then I walk out of the bathroom, and a guy says gang stalk, and then a woman yells it. When that happened, I bent my head over, covered up my mouth, and said privately in my tape recorder that was like this, with the microphone right here, I covered up my mouth and said, they just said gang stalking, and then I laughed. And you'll hear it. Alright? This is the first example of it happening at SDSU. Oop, wait a minute. Now, you just heard it happening at San Diego State University, and that occurred on July 13th, 2012. Okay? You can clearly see it. Alright, hold on a second. Okay, now you're getting ready to hear the same exact identical method occurring at Social Services 10 days later. SDSU and Social Services are two separate locations. On this audio file, you're literally going to hear individuals say gang stalk around me, along with oh my god, and listen to how many people do it. But you got to listen carefully, okay? Just listen to this. What is today's date, by the way?
The 23rd. Whatever's left over after deducting all that stuff is going to be whatever income is.
Okay.
After subtract the taxes, insurance,
Okay.
and the mortgage.
And a mortgage.
Right.
Well, the mortgage is right?
It should have the total balance. This one actually gave me what the value of the property was on top of
Alright, you just need to see my proof of income. Alright, now this right here is a statement of how much I should be bringing home every month. But in October of 2011, they stopped paying my Medicare premium, so I've only been getting $750 something since October. And Social Security. Okay, now that was at Social Services 10 days after the SDSU event, which occurred on, the SDSU event occurred on July 13th, 2012. You even heard a young man say that it was Friday the 13th. You can easily go to a monthly calendar and realize that July 13th fell on a Friday. This occurred inside of the Social Services, okay, off of Ruffin Road, okay? And now you can go to Google and MapQuest the distance of miles between SDSU and the North Central Health and Human Services office in San Diego County on Ruffin Road. Look at the miles in distance just from SDSU to that Social Services building. Now, I also caught the same method concerning gang stalking being said around me in the social services office on video. And those videos are already online. I just forgot the YouTube title for it. Now, go to Google or go to MapQuest, okay? Go to MapQuest and type out the difference in miles between UCSD San Diego, University of California, San Diego in La Jolla campus, their address, to SDSU's address, and then to the social services address. And why am I stating that? 2 days ago, it was Thanksgiving. Today's date is November 30th, 2013. Now, I was walking up the street, leaving a certain plaza from seeing 2 movies on Thanksgiving Day. I made a video that morning. I even stated, let's see if gang stalk is set around me that day. Just like I made a video prediction on September 15, 2013 before the Jack in the Box incident. I make a video prediction every day. In that video prediction, I showed a picture of my cell phone, which showed the date and the time. I then left the area where the prediction was made and went about my day. I went to CVS, I went to Rouse, and then I went and saw 2 movies. I then left the movie theater and rode my bike on a specific sidewalk. Now, how close is that sidewalk to a specific HA location? Code word for that location. I'm going to code it in a specific way, I'm coding it so you won't know where that location is at until I feel that there's a right opportunity to say where that location's at. Just trust me. The code word is as follows: GILL times 2. I'm a woman, not a man. Now that literally describes, okay, what this area is. And I was heading from the movie theater to that area. An individual was on the sidewalk with a friend of his, and that one individual, there was 2 of them, but the one individual had harassed me on over 10 separate occasions. 7 of those 10 locations was at that area that I just code worded to you. And it will be exposed over time. He was walking up the street, and they intentionally came out of an area from a driveway and then got on the sidewalk as my bike was approaching them, almost causing me to run into him. Now, I noticed right before that happened that a car was behind me going 2 miles an hour, and then it sped off as soon as they pulled out of the walking area. So was that person in that car judging where I was at and text messaging them so they would pull out right when I was approaching them? Well, how do you think that they're putting all of the crafted harassment around me every day? They got to know where I'm at and who I am to do it. This is right now. I'm going to show you the audio. What I did was I took the audio of that event. They said gang stalk and gang stalking. Okay, and you're going to hear it. So what I did was I took the section of when they said gang stalk and gang stalking, and then when they threatened me physically, and I played it over and over and over again onto this tape recorder. And you're going to hear it right now. This occurred 2 days ago. 15 months after the SDSU event and after the social services event. I want you to listen to it. Alright, you just heard him say gang stalk and gang stalking. Now, he says it right after I say, you effing little criminals. Just listen to it. He says gang stalk right before he says be nice the second time, and then the other one says gang stalking. Just listen to it. You see me point my finger, that means that they're getting ready to say it. Okay, so just listen. what I put up with on a daily basis. Go to YouTube. You just heard him threaten me. Go to YouTube and type in learning disabled woman brutally assaulted on an MTS bus. That individual that assaulted me had engaged in organized stalking, gang stalking, physical gestures on the same bus route, okay, on prior occasions. Now, I talked to you about in the beginning of this YouTube video that 3 teenagers, you can go to YouTube and type in learning disabled woman catches gang stalker admitting sent to harass, read comments. 3 teenagers admitted that they were put on the same bus route, the bus route that I was assaulted on, to engage in these physical gestures. Months after I had already posted videos online about how I was experiencing the physical gestures. That's right. Then go to Google and type in learning disabled woman exposes how MTS assault videos altered. That's right. That's right. Now, do you really think that I need a psychologist just like that San Diego police officer stated that I did, even though I was totally and completely attempting to show him evidence? Why won't they take a police report after I have requested between 9 and 17 separate physical interactions between me and San Diego police officers, including on September 15th, that I am an organized stalking, gang stalking target, requesting to make a police report concerning it, and they told me no each and every time. Each and every time. I've been assaulted twice, threatened to be assaulted on numerous occasions, just like you just heard, and whenever they harass you, they say gang stalking in the background, to let you know that what's happening to you is because of gang stalking. It's the way they operate. Now, the one guy, okay, that played a role in this, the guy that you just got done hearing that said gang stalker, and he was the one who had threatened to kick my butt, he's directly connected to this location. That's right. That's right. Now we're going to see when an event happens on the sidewalk where that event happened at. Just 2 days ago. We're going to see if any event transpires there, including them using neighbors. Go to YouTube and type in gang stalking bullying on steroids. Thank you.